Hi, we're gonna try to make this video recording really quickly. First of all, it's Happy Jerusalem Day. Okay, we're gonna say that to you, and Happy Jerusalem Day. It's today, and so my name is Jerusalem, and Jerusalem is the same thing after Jerusalem in the Bible. So I said, I want to let you know that just this one of my beautiful names. And so this little girl, and I would tell people my name. And this little girl would say to me, "My family says you're evil. Your name is Jerusalem. You're wicked." People are really just disgusting. So we'll talk about the bad people and the things that they've done. Bishop said, so we want to let you know that too. How they hear me speaking. Here they come in the background, a bunch of dirty people that are really bothering me, and I'm not bothering them. I'm sitting over here in the corner by myself, and they want to try to harass. All they do is terrible things. A little girl said, "My family says you're wicked. Your name is Jerusalem. You're evil." They're the same type of people. They're just grown up now. So basically, said we're talking about the wicked people. Now we know that they act like this because they're infected with something. I'm having visions of them having pockets of worms. Well, we know that the airport security, they're trained, the people, and being able to spot a person who has something wrong with them like that. They act different, okay? And now it's at a different day and time because the people go away for all eternity. They're the wicked. They did things to holy people, and God caused them to be with a plague, and all the dirty, nasty sex that they had. God says not to do things. Don't eat this. Don't do that. It's because it's for a reason. We understand it's for a reason, and we just don't do those things. And so that's it. And we don't have desire to be wicked. I have no desire to be wicked or evil. And I have the strongest desire to be away from the wicked and evil things. Because I said, and that's the way our people are. My beloved can be sweet. And I are like that. And our beloved royal family can be citizens, but we're like that. We like holy things. We like good things. We like things of our God. We're holy children of our beloved God is God alone. Our God is holy and commands us to be holy. That's it. And so they try to force me all day long with their mundane, dirty talk. All they do is talk about nasty, dirty things like welfare harlots and homosexual. I guess they're welfare harlots too. They give the women the babies. So basically, they talk about dirty, nasty things all day, and it's wrong. I spend my day praying to God and thinking about holy things. They try to flood my brain and with dirty things, and I don't want to hear that. And but it's so and try to keep me from my God. Now we got a lot of death threats. They hurt my toe. I sent pictures. They wanted to see the corn. I pulled out. The corn is like really. They kept putting the corn on top of a corn because they threatened to do that. It was one that they gave them. Amputate your toe. They said the bad people to hurt us off. When I got frostbite, and the doctors were looking at my feet and X-rayed, they went, oh, they said that my bone structure was beautiful, and I looked, and it really is. It was really quite nice. And so they kept the X-rays in Greece, but there were two American people that were there, and they lost their jobs. They were trying to amputate my feet, and they were trying to give me frostbite. Try to keep me from being in the hospital now, and because try to when you thaw partially and you try to go outside, it makes it worse. They were trying to do that. Those two people lost their jobs. One was at the airport, and the other one was at a hospital. So we just let you know that too. Bad Americans, and doctors told me that they're jealous of your feet. So they made this big old corn in my foot. It's just it, and I every time I removed it, they could tell if they touched me, and like to try to step on my foot and it's not there. And I told everybody my foot was sore. I was trying to drop the suitcase on my foot and trying to all the bad people. But it's just it. And we know that those Africans outside, they tried to do something. And the shoes, I told you, are space shoes. We got the fabric and to make the shoes that last a long time. The shoes that you put inside your space boots that you walk out in space with. And so people laughed at me, but I made them anyway. That's why they last so long, because the fabric is a special fabric, and the astronauts wear it. So they were bragging about they had done something to my feet. Those Africans, so-called Africans, I'm sure they're American African, outside that bank where I stayed, and they had stuck something in my shoe, in my foot. They said, but when I had removed the corn, and then they saw, and a man came, not a black but a white, came and stepped on my foot, and he didn't see me have any pain. So they started doing more things to try to make the corn come. And they're the ones that give it to me, bad USA people. They said every time I remove it, cold weather, when it got frostbite, the corn was removed. Because it froze out. They were trying to keep doing things to me. Basically, so we just want to let you know because you freeze it out. And when I got frostbite, it was frozen. And when the frostbite healed, I was much better. The corn was gone. I noticed that. So those Africans kept saying they were gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me when they're gonna come in. They're gonna kill me. But they said, and they stuck with something before. My knee was sore. They said, and so and it was the other leg. And then I thought they might have stuck me in my shoe, but it's a special fabric, and they probably used something really small to go inside. But then and then my knee started to hurt. So it's really quite criminal. But they said the Americans were jealous of my feet. He said that, so I'm going to let you know that too, because they told me that in the hospital I had frostbite. They're jealous of my feet. They want to cut them off. He said, and so now so the corn I removed what was there, and basically said so it's healing. But I sent pictures. It's really hideous, and they gave me poison foot powder. I wear foot powder, and the foot powder had a problem with it. I bought it from the pharmacy, and I bought it next to that laundromat. And there was something wrong. They couldn't find it any place. And they gave me Dr. Scholl's foot spray. And basically said there was something wrong with that. And my shoes turned green on the inside of my boots. Another pair of boots, and I never got another pair. I'm sure they just upped the boots. But they did think because the Vatican had threatened to rot off my feet. Basically said so, doing terrible things to me. Now those women, they killed their own sister. They gave her poison toenail polish, from what I understand. They're always trying to do that. You know, Marco and Marco's sister, because she was gone already, and from what I understand, and well, she was gone from what I understand, and because I saw these people again, and I didn't know remember who they were, and they were trying to kill anyway, and so because they left off, and the other sisters, I remembered them, but that's what happened to Raisa, from what I understand, and somebody said they're all quite vain. And so somebody gave her poison toenail polish. Mr. said, but it was her sisters that threatened her. They killed her own sister. Mr. said, you know, Natalie, not her real name, but she was trying to steal my name. My name is Natalie. Mr. said, Natalia. So basically said it's Russian. So and the woman's not Jewish. She's Marco's sister, and she's Teresa's sister. And that Dr. Wilmar took all those women, Colin Powell's son-in-law. Mr. said, and a kidnapper. And he was really mad because he couldn't get they were trying to steal the thrones and trying to be royal and trying to they were to steal from people, and he was mad because he when his wife went in there and did that, and they killed her too, and so he was revengeful. They were all revengeful. His whole family and the American government trying to, because when they're trying to kill us. And so that's why one of the reasons too why they kidnapped and tried to and said that we were going to have it worse than we did in World War II. You know, the kidnapper Dr. Kubina Mars, he threatened me like that, and during my kidnapping, and I was screaming about being Jewish, and that night they punched a hole in my brain through my nose, but I survived. But I said I saw a curtain rod next to the bed. But they threaten. They don't like us. They don't like Jews. That's the American government. And that's Dr. Kubina Mars. I'm sure that's Lucifer. You know, he fell. They said so, and he was with all those women who came from Timnah, who was also the devil. So basically, let you know to the Nazis. And so we'll talk about those things later. I don't like to talk about bad things, but so they did something to my toe, and it's obviously it hurt their own sister. And they would not think twice about hurting any of us. This is it, who don't have anything to do with them. We're the holy people. You know, when we're little, they tried to do something to our shoes. They poisoned him out of the shoes. Luckily, he survived. We bought some new shoes. They poisoned his shoes, and but he survived. We got medicine, and they poisoned my shoe when we were trying to bust him over there. And luckily, I had medicine from the first poison they had given me earlier, and I was able to use the medicine that they gave me, in the place where the shoe that poisoned me, my thong, where I use sandal shoes, where you wash, go wear them in the shower, and then I was able to get to the pharmacy and get medicine. So, they're really quite criminal people that try to hurt us all. So don't think that they didn't try to do things. So we just want to let you know that too. So, but I know that I'll be all right. But it's just all the things they did to me in this place here, about my feet. I don't wear sandals and things like that because I'm always afraid that you might stub your toe. And basically I said, I wore sandals at Saturday ceremony at home in Israel. Because I said, and everybody knows that my feet should not have been hurt like that. So my foot. But I know it'll be all right. It's much better now, and so it's subsiding. But they kept putting they put a corn on top of a corn, and then try to cut my toe off, cut my foot off. Really criminal people. And so now they walk around and they talk about one thing all the time, but it's parasite infestation. I'm having visions of pockets of parasites and then worms and maggots that set up like in a circle and eat. Supposed to sit, and they probably don't feel so good, and all they talk about is one thing, 2 or 3 things, trying to kill somebody, take their things, and it doesn't make any sense, and trying to have sex with somebody. That stuff passes through the semen and through the vaginal fluid. All they're trying to do is spread it. So basically sit, and so please don't trust them. Basically said anything that's easy is full of dirt. Basically sit. And so we just want to let you know, they're trying to find different ways to poison me, the criminals, because the criminal people, they're seeing them, saying that, and they're trying to see what I eat, so they can try to poison me. Basically said. So we just want to let you know that also. Now the threats they were given when they hurt my toe, they said the next thing they're gonna do is hurt my eye. They said things like that. I'm in an airport here. The people are threatening like that, and then they said things like they would kill me on my way out, giving threats like that. So you know, and keep me from leaving, and all kinds of nasty, dirty things. These are not our people, and these are people that are trying to hurt our people. We know that our people will be all right because God said, and we're the remnant. We will make it, Mr. Sid, and we will live for eternity. And so we just let you know that too. We know we will, but they try to do all kinds of bad things. The sulfuric acid, the bad Americans, bad USA people, and they know what they have done. They blamed and told lies on all of us. They should never have kidnapped us and tried to kill us and tried to take our things, because God has a way of retribution, and God vindicates the people who were hurt. To just let you know that too. Now, which we were hurt, to and they did things to us, and it's wrong. So God is cleansing this earth. It's going to be that way. And the bad people leave. There'll be no more wicked people trying to covet and take other people's things and hurt other people. Basically, and those bad people, when it's all the homosexuals and whores and all the dirty things that you see trying to do things to people, they won't be all the people that are blasphemous and trying to sit on the throne of God. They won't be, and people are trying to sit on our throne. They won't be either. Because they're not thinking twice about trying to sit on the throne of God and trying to make you bow down to what comes out of their behind, and nobody's bowing down to what initially comes out of their behind. It's just Satan trying to sit on the throne of God, as my beloved said. So Satan trying to do that again. And so basically, and they wouldn't think twice about trying to sit on the thrones that God gave to us. So basically, which we want to let you know that too. Now, it's going to be Shavuot, and so I wasn't able to leave. I figured that they would try to stop me from going for Shavuot, like the bad people tried to keep me from Sukkot, because it. And because the bad people try to do things and try to do things against us, and they try to get inside of our home, and they were sent out. Because they dealt with them, keeping from our people don't keep it from the bathroom. They do stuff like that. They try to rape me on the tarmac. I was kidnapped twice in 2 airports, Istanbul and Israel, and then they tried to kidnap me here in Basel, and they were dealt with. They to keep me from leaving. All of my people came. They just wanted to try to take me out of here. Because it, and we have to help. We help the people. And so as I said, even though it's a small number of people that will be there, they will be. And God says not to be afraid of the wicked, because there's so many. Because the number of good is small. So I'm letting everybody remember that. You remember that the Bible says that, and that God defends us, and God will destroy all the wicked that try to hurt us. So everybody will be that will make it. Our people will make it. So, and we run things a certain way. And everyone's supposed to be coming in here doing things. Basically said, so this is not for them to do things and try to hurt everybody, because they don't have, basically said, and they don't have manners for one, let alone any goodness. And all they want to do is they eat their God, they drink their God's blood, and it's not our God. Basically said, they're sick and they're deranged, and there's something wrong with them. Basically said, now they gave threats. They would try to kill me. And they would try to they threatened the police that would come after me too. The Interpol would come to pick me up, and basically we were always frightened that what if I get kidnapped? When we get kidnapped, what if I can't? What if we can't get home? They said that they would come and get me and take me home. They helped to get me out of America. They came and I saw ABBA DOD Ben Dod. He tried to help me too, and they tried to hurt him, and they tried to hurt me, which I said, and so they helped the rescue team, Interpol, because they were part of the police thing. So when we were little kids, we were worried about, well, what if we get kidnapped? What if we get kidnapped? They said they would come and get me. They would come and get me and get us, if that happened, and take us home. And so they did try. So there are leftover Americans that came here and tried to hurt the Swiss. Like they went every place else and tried to do things, try to take things, but the people, they're sick. Like we said, they're sick. They're a same-sex country. Which I said, that's sodomites. minus our people. And we know that people didn't assimilate, okay? But that's it. So because our God says that, okay? So no, God said all the people make it. So basically, so there are good people that, even though a smaller number, that will come from there. So we know that they tried to go out every place, the bad Americans try to take over things, and they don't. And my beloved Kemal Shabbat said they tried to take over things, the bad Americans. So that's it. Everybody with them in Nazi Germany. So we do, because they've always been with that. And somebody said, not us, they haven't been with us. They've always been with the bad Americans, with Nazi Germany. And they've never been the friends of ours. And they always try to take our things. And we call the police on them. That's just it. And we had a police sting, and we put charges in with the Hague. They even like trick people with a green card. That was one way. Then the kidnappers laughed about the human rights. They had a perfect war. They give people a green card and then kill them, and then go to the place where they came from and steal their things. Isn't that criminal, people? So I was able to tell those things. Now, also, so we just want to say that to you too. And so now we have a thing to talk to you about later, but it really is going to be a wonderful Shavuot, and it really is going to be a wonderful Jerusalem day. So you saw the things that the bad people were trying to do. Some things we explain to you if we see, and we show you an article, and then we're telling you what they're trying to do here. Now, Interpol, and they threatened to hurt you, okay? Because there's some slut in the bathroom. I'm going to say that they're really dirty. It's just it. And so basically they threatened to hurt. They'll just do stuff to us. And so basically we don't want to hear from them. They're really dirty people, and they don't understand. I'm talking to the police, and they should be arrested for what they're doing. So they don't threaten you. They threaten you that you were coming to try to pick me up and take me home. So basically they're really wrong. These people are not any of ours. They're not any of ours. So they threatened you, Interpol. So I'm telling you that they threatened my blood to beat, and our blood from family, kids, and people, and our police force that will come to take me home. So basically said home to Israel, because my ticket's to Israel. And this is also my home too, and people here need help. Because I said, and they have help from God, and money comes from God, and they're helped. Because I said, so we're here to help them. They said the bad Americans came and tried to take their things, opposes other things. They said, so we just wanted, and they know they lost, but they said they did terrible things, and they still keep trying. And some black people that walk through here trying to pretend they came from another place, but they just don't look right. So we just want to tell you that too. They're trying to do things, and it's not correct. They try to make all the people that are dark look bad, just like the white people try to make all the white people with them look bad. They're really quite wrong. Because they're wrong as anything that we've ever seen. They're the most wickedest, dirtiest people we've ever seen. And somebody said, I wanted to tell you that too. My husband's a good king, and he's also a righteous man. And he's a holy man, just like I'm a holy woman, and I'm a good queen. I'm a queen and wife for eternity. We don't like bad things, and we're Jews, as I said. So we see all the bad things, and it's wrong. Our beloved royal families like that, and our beloved royal kinspeople and citizenpeople, they're good too. We're the richest people on the planet, of our family, and basically and we're royal, and God gave us these blessings. So we just want to let you know that too. Again, and money comes from God, not from the dirty, wicked things you do. Because as like this, you take something from somebody else, it leaves you just like what you had. Like the man that we told you about, the man that had a stand, and he sold dates to a man. He cheated him. Then he took the extra money and bought oil. When he went back to his stand, before he could get the oil boil back there, the oil broke. So he lost the money for the dates. He lost the dates, and he lost the oil. That he bought to try to sell to people. So we just want to make more money wickedly, crookedly. So we just want to let you know that too. We're good people. All of us, we're holy people, and we're going to remain that way for all eternity, because we live for eternity, and we know that our God gave us promises. We live for eternity. So basically, says the belt that ABBA DOD Nasik Jim gave to me, it became a crown later. He said when it's time, it'll become part of your crown, which it is. He gave me that silver belt. Bad people try to they talk all that stuff, and they tell lies and try to say it's theirs. It's not theirs. It's just really criminal. I just understand the bad people, and I don't want to ever understand bad people. I just know that it's the devil that's doing bad things to us. Because God said it's the fake people and the outsiders that are attacking. So basically, so our people have help. We don't need bad people trying to come in here and trying to lie, because it's the bad people try to do. But God gives us help. So it's my job to ask God for help. Basically, So the reason why I'm not, I had to change my ticket because God said, God said He wanted the people here to be safe. They're going to be. He wanted me to be safe. He wanted my beloved to be safe. Our beloved family and kids to be safe. He wanted the animals to be safe. Understood? He wants to be safe. God made the ark, the first ark, and it's the second ark. So God wanted us to be safe. It's just it. And so and we'll make it. So I can go up this way with prayer, Mr. Sid, but then I will go to the center. It's all the death threats that people gave, including the police that our Royal International Police that will come and take me to the center, where I'm actually from. So we just want to let you know that too. Where I'm from here too. We go back to the Habsburg, and somebody said, which is a Jewish family. Somebody said, and so we just wanted to let you know we go back to King David, and so we just want to let you know that we didn't lie. I was born in Israel. And that woman that was trying to be me, she tried to take my identity. All of them did, and they're Catholic, and they tried to kill us and tried to take our things. They tried to pull in. That's all they talk about. And they're racist people. You're going back to the blacks. Blah 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 blah. They talk to me like that. They said, I'm not black, but if I were, I wouldn't be wicked. And we have beautiful dark people in our family. They're quite beautiful and royal, and they're nice and kind. And we have the most beautiful family in the universe. Okay, our family is beautiful bouquet. Beautiful people, and we're all blood relatives, and we're all royal, and we're all Jewish, and basically, and the world is not to be run racistly. It's to be run by our beloved God, who's God alone, is over, King of the universe, and God made us the tribe of Judah, and made us the tribe of Judah, and our house is quite beautiful, basically, and all our tribes have princes, and basically, and our people are quite beautiful. And in the end, it's going to be as our beloved God intended things to be. So it's not the turn for the devil to try to run things with the black devil, the white devil, and any other devil that's with us. We're not the devil. We're God's people. So don't ever forget that, all right? And we're the holy people of our beloved God, who's God alone, the holy children of our beloved God, who's God alone. And we love our beloved God, who's God alone, very much. That's what the song is about. And how God has brought us into reign. We reign for all eternity. And this is it, as the book of Daniel speaks. And we thank our God. We live for eternity. Because I said, and the asteroid falls, it gets the bad people. And we live for eternity. We don't die. For only our beloved God alone can give us that gift. Okay, and so now, Travis Carpenter alert. And again, Happy Jerusalem Day. And it'll be Shavuot.